We're here today for a great character called Run Geordie Run, one of our unsung heroes in the North East who raised a lot of money for two worthy charities, Sir Bobby Robson Foundation and the Children's Foundation.
The biggest challenge is the sheer elevation of the route through Europe. The route through the Pyrenees, for example, is the equivalent of running in a week from sea level to Mount Everest twice in that 7-day period. So that's going to be a huge challenge, and that's even before we talk about the Alps. And there are 16 Tour de France climbs to run up in total, and they're all within the first 52 days of the run.
I think it's absolutely fantastic that someone should give so much time to two great charities. But not only that, I think what Mark does, the effort that he puts in, he inspires me with regard to the amount of miles that he's going to do per day, putting his body through extreme pain. And all I want to do is just go out there and support him as much as I can.
The support team that will be with me will be 2 or 3 at any one time. There are 13 of them in total. And like me, they're unpaid volunteers. They're paying for their own flights, they're taking time off work. It's the difference between being able to do this run and not. SOS aren't an ordinary sponsor. You know, yes, they've provided us with an RV and a printer also. You know, we print out a lot of route maps and posters and leaflets, that type of thing, and that really helps towards publicity. But one of the directors, Andrew, he was on the support team, or scheduled to be, but unfortunately a fractured foot means that he can't be on the team. I know he's really disappointed, and I am too, because he's such a good supporter and we built up a lot of trust and a good rapport over the last 18 months. But while he won't be there in body, he'll certainly be there in spirit with his messages of encouragement, and we'll be in touch on a regular basis. And I'll really look to that support to help me across Europe.
It's giving something back. We have to help people within our own North East region. Doing this with Mark is our help from SOS to do it, and hopefully it might lead from obviously some of our clients who might see this exposure, help them engage in some of the charities that they maybe have close to their heart.
SOS Group came to light when they started supporting Mark Allison, and they've just become more and more involved with supporting the Children's Foundation as well. So they come along to all of our events. They've actually donated a printer to our office, which is a huge help. We were just using like a little home office printer, and now we've got this all singing, all dancing amazing printer, which we now couldn't live without. So we're hugely, hugely thankful to SOS Group.
They're a fantastic organisation, they really are. And I just want to thank them for the kit that you see in front of you now, and also the fact that they've been prepared to sponsor Mark with the trip. I think it's a fantastic gesture.
There are a lot of similarities between how I like to do things and SOS do things. I like to do well in the community and do well for the North East, and I can really see that in SOS. You know, I'm one of many other people that they support, and they don't have to, you know, but they really have gone that extra mile and made a huge difference. Without their help, this run wouldn't happen. It's as simple as that.
I think it's inspiration, I think it's hard work, and I think there's integrity involved as well. Put all those 3 things together, and I think that's what you've got both with the business and with Run Geordie Run as well.
"83 days, 2,600 miles. Outstanding, isn't it? It's great to see him, first of all safe and well, which is the most important thing.
He's done incredibly well running right across Europe, so we're very, very grateful to him.
It's just great to see him. There's always so much enthusiasm, and he's back now, but I think he's already thinking about the next run, and just know that he's so motivated to raise the funds. It's fantastic.
All days were difficult. You know, there were no hiding places in Europe, so to speak. It was extremely tough. And all of the sponsor money that's been pledged has been very, very deserved, believe you me. You know, it had so many difficult aspects to it, not least the temperature, the language barriers, the cultural differences, the border crossings we had to make, the climb up to the Col de Lizaran, 9,000 feet, the highest paved point in Europe, was extremely difficult.
It's tiring, it's really tiring, but worth every footstep to get up this hill. You can't even call it a mountain. Let's be honest. It's a good time to say thank you to SOS Group, again my sponsor, main sponsor for this, Andrew, George and John. They should form a band like the Beatles, I think. They're missing a Ringo or something. But SOS, thank you very much for getting me this far. What a day. I can't even speak because I'm that much out of breath having attacked this mountain, and I've still got another 2,000 feet to go. It's days like this that just make it all worthwhile again.
There was a massive language barrier on both sides really, which can always be difficult, but the locals kind of really did their best to accommodate us. If you were pulled over by the side of the road, they wanted to help. You know, somebody tried to give me money to get me into Serbia, you know, to help out, try and feed us, you know, give us water. So they were really, you know, friendly people. That kind of made part of the journey go by as well, which was good.
The RV, it's looked after us, it's sheltered us from amazing thunder and lightning storms. It's got safely through the Pyrenees, the Alps, all of the switchback roads. You know, it's taken a little bit of damage. The shower hasn't worked for months, but it's done its job in terms of keeping us safe and secure.
He's lost a load of weight, however he's had to build up his strength and obviously build up some bulk before he went, because he's going to be losing a lot of calories every day with the running. So he's probably lost about 3 to 4 stone. He's obviously got to be fully concentrated with himself on the run. We also let Donna, who's his wife and obviously on the support team as well, be obviously the daily contact. But really we try to just sit in the background. We've obviously done our support by helping him get where he needs to be, and then to support him on Twitter, Facebook, and obviously having the occasional conversation. But it's allowing him and his support team to concentrate fully on their daily runs.
It's important to have a sponsor like SOS, but they seem to have gone the extra mile. You know, they're always concerned about the welfare of myself and the support team, and you know, they've gone the extra mile as well as me, really, in terms of sponsorship. And it's so good to have their backing. It gives me a lot of confidence to go on and achieve these things with the likes of SOS backing me. It's incredibly important and extremely appreciated by myself and the 2 charities, of course.
The money that Mark raised is just a fantastic help to the Children's Foundation, and it enables us to help so many more children across the whole of the North East.
Mark is very active on these charity runs, so we'll be delighted to support him as he supports us.
8,990, I believe, around the world, 9,000 for argument's sake. So almost halfway around the world, and there's still plenty more miles still to run.